At the moment is such a powerful time to leave your old life, your old identities behind you and enter the birth canal and birthing yourself anew. I know that it's an easy thing to say and maybe a woo-woo thing to say when you have a difficult situation, difficult life. Maybe you're already aware that you have lots of childhood trauma and woundings, and you see me sitting at a beautiful beach and you're like, yeah, easy for you to say. So I took a few days off. I went from Ubud, where I live, to a small island that belongs to Bali, just to relax a few days. I just wanted to have some sun and beach. And I was aware that it's the Lionsgate portal, which is the 8th of August, like a 8/8 date, and that has for me some meaning because it just really affects me energetically, astrologically for many years now. And usually it's some powerful transformation. It's like some gate opens and some whoosh light comes out right of the universe and hits me and turns me upside down and inside out and shakes me until I let go of everything that doesn't serve me anymore. And it comes with powerful insights. So hi, my name is Christine and I talk about trauma and transformation on all levels, especially at the root level. And yeah, as I said, I'm in Nusa Lembongan right now, and I just wanted to have some nice chill days at the beach. But of course, like with everything that I'm doing, it's never like this. Like I got triggered with particular situations and people, and then I realized that, wow, I'm really repeating my father's pattern of losing his shit and getting really angry and dysregulated when things are not going according to plan and people don't do what they promised or what you expect of them. And my mother's pattern is to not say anything and stay silent, but silently accumulate a lot of anger and passive aggressiveness and playing the victim, and that all of that started to come into my awareness that I still have that, I still react like that, and then that negative energy, it just ruins my vibe, and then it gets projected outwards, and then I attract more of the same. I attract more negative situations. So, and then I realized, yeah, that's also the negative masculine and the negative feminine that the parents stand for, that I took on. And then I focused on that and releasing that and balancing that. And then I met a ghost from the past, which was a woman that worked at the same scuba diving school that I went to almost 15 years ago at the very beginning of this whole journey. And it was this small island in Thailand that I then fell in love with, and I fell in love with scuba diving, and then I left everything behind and I moved there, realized the dream of becoming a dive instructor. And then I stayed in this place for like two years, and it was my happy place. It was my paradise. It was my family there, it was my community, my family, the place that I felt like this is it. This is what I was always searching for, and finally I belong somewhere, and finally, I have friends and I'm happy, and it was paradise until it wasn't, of course. And then that woman, I remembered her and she remembered me vaguely, and we never connected personally, but we have so many mutual friends, and then we talked a little and she updated me on what all these people are doing now. I mean, I left this place over 12 years ago and I never went back, and it was such a pivotal time for me and place that changed everything. I mean, this place had the power and gave me the power that I would leave my old life behind, everything behind, and despite great adversity, gave me the power and the strength to do it. And wow, then a couple of hours later, I felt so nostalgic, and I felt so much compassion for that old me from 15, 14 years ago. You know, the young woman that left her old life behind, the system, the family, all the toxic stuff, and she just wanted to be happy and free, and she wanted to live in paradise, and she wanted to live her dream. And then, oh my God, I felt so much compassion for myself, for the naive young woman I was back then, but who never gave up, and who fought for her dream of living in paradise and being happy and free. And even if it didn't turn out to be that way, it was just the door, or the first stepping stone. It was definitely not the end destination. It was just the very beginning, and I felt so much love and compassion for myself back then. I didn't know any of this, but already then I followed my heart, and I fought for my dream. And I was relentlessly attacked. I was relentlessly, by so-called friends and family back home, and it was just really hard. But I did it, and it was just the beginning of 15 years of healing and transformation, and trying to find my happy place and the perfect home. And of course I couldn't find it until I found it within myself. And then I started crying, that my heart broke for the person I once was, and with so much love, that I knew that the woman who started all this back then 15 years ago, I'm not her anymore, but she's still in me, and she's still a part of me, and I'm so grateful to her. But this identity I can lay her to rest now, because she had to fight. She was a warrior, a seeker, a fighter, and she knew how to survive and fight her way through every adversity and every challenge, and there were so many. So anyway, I think it's really a powerful time right now to look at yourself, look at your life, and maybe ask yourself, what have I outgrown? Do I still need to be the fighter, the survivor, the people pleaser, the one that lives life according to the expectations of others? Maybe you live your life, you have the job that your parents wanted you to have, or that you once chose a while ago, years ago, but now it doesn't feel right anymore. You're not feeling good anymore. Maybe you stay in a relationship because it once was what you needed and what you wanted, but now you're not happy anymore. And maybe the place you live, maybe that doesn't feel right anymore either. And maybe there is a whole way of being and living, and many survival mechanisms and coping mechanisms that once helped you, that got you there where you are now, but maybe they don't serve you anymore. And the times we live in right now, don't underestimate the power of that. And I don't want to get into that too much, but make use of it. Like, what does not serve you anymore? What old identity of yourself did you outgrow? Have you already outgrown? Maybe it's time to honor how far you've come. Maybe it's time to honor that warrior, that survivor, that fighter, or that martyr or rescuer or people pleaser or whatever that got you through life and that got you so far. But maybe you don't need to be that anymore. Maybe now you can just choose to live the best version of yourself, to open up, to align with your heart's true desire, and more than anything, like connect with your own soul. I mean, soul stands for source of unconditional love. It's nothing outside of you. It's you. You don't have to chase it or look for it anywhere outside of you. It's always there. You just need to connect. You just need to call it in and feel it in your heart, and ask your heart. Feel into your heart. Breathe into your heart and ask your heart, what is it? What is it that you need? What is it that you want? What feels good? What makes me unhappy? What does not feel aligned? What does not feel right anymore? Because everything that right now you choose to release, to transform, to make peace with, to let go, and everything that you choose right now to start, to change something, set intentions for a new way of being, a new way of doing things, a new way of relating to the world, of relating to yourself, choosing self-love, stepping into your power. You have the power to change your life. No one else can do it for you and will do it for you. It will not work. But I have done so much crazy stuff in my life, and now it's time that I honor her. I honor the girl and the woman I once was. That was for the last 20 plus years looking and seeking and chasing and fighting for freedom and happiness. And she only wanted to be free and live in paradise, and just, she didn't know. She didn't know of anything. She didn't know about all the trauma, about all the darkness, about all of that. But, I'm still her, and that desire is still there. It's still valid, and I haven't forgotten about it. And I honor her, the young woman I once was, who gave everything up, who left everything, who fought her way through it. She had to fight so hard for her joy. And I chose yesterday that I will honor her. And I haven't forgotten about it. I haven't forgotten about her dream, and it's still my dream. But the difference is that I don't need to fight anymore, because it's done. It's done. I've done the whole healing thing. I've done the whole transformation thing. And the warrior, the seeker, the fighter, the one that has all the survival strategies, and being afraid of the unknown and thinking something bad is gonna happen, all of that doesn't serve me anymore. So yeah, if there's anything I want you to take away from this slightly rambling video at the beach, then yeah, ask yourself what is ready to go. What old identity you don't need anymore? What old coping survival mechanism, what old role or mask or persona you don't need anymore? And choose yourself, choose your freedom, choose your happiness. You can live your life however you choose it, however you want it to be. And if you're watching the video on my channel, it's about trauma and transformation, then yes, it's very likely that there will be powerful, let's say, forces that will try everything to prevent you from living that life of alignment and freedom and happiness. And most of them are within you. And you will have to face them, and that's okay. And you can do your inner work. You can do your whole healing and transformation journey while you allow yourself to live. While you can, I've done it, while you travel, while you explore the world, or maybe while you have a little house in the green with your own veggie garden and flowers and I don't know what. Like whatever feels right for you. Whatever makes your heart expand. Whatever feels really, really like, oh fuck yes, this is what I want. these are the days right now to really choose that. And you have the power and you have the strength to do that. So anyway, I have to go back today, so I rather come to an end now. And yeah, I just wish you so much blessings, so much love, so much happiness, and yeah, and don't forget that you do have the power to leave something behind that's not good for you anymore. You do have the power to change something, to go somewhere else, to do something new. I've done it and you can do it too. And I wish you a magical journey, you know, and even if it's not always easy and there is a lot of dark stuff that will come up. There's a lot of things that we don't want to deal with that we will have to deal with when we embark on this healing journey. But it doesn't have to be all just bad and crying, you know, while you're in your own room. It doesn't have to be that way. I wish you a magical journey and adventures on your healing journey, and lots of love. And have a great day. Bye-bye.